Hi guys, how are you? It's Arthi. Welcome back to my channel. And I am on like take 4 of this video. Today has just been a disaster for me. I don't know what's going on. I'm just having really bad luck. But hopefully this one will be the last take that I do. Alright, so in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about a few drugstore products that are makeup products that I have bought recently or just kind of have been collecting over the last year. And if you are, say, a lady on a budget, or if you travel a lot and you just want something easy and quick, these products will work very well for you because, you know, makeup is so expensive these days. We don't want to go broke buying what we need. And I have everything lined up in front of me, so I'm going to grab the first one and then we will just get started from there. All right, okay, the first one is a primer. It's from Wet n Wild and it's called Photo Focus. And I dropped the cap for this before I started the video, so sorry, you'll just have to see it this way. And this is a very good primer. I would give this one a big thumbs up. I heard about this for the first time when I saw one of the big YouTubers talking about it, and I never used primer before eyeshadow in the past. I don't know why. Now I understand why people use primer. And this one is very long lasting. It has a very smooth consistency to it and it goes on nicely. And this is what it looks like. I'll just kind of hold the cap like this so you can see. It has like a beige or a very light beige color to it. And it has kind of like a little bit of a glittery effect, I would say. Not effect, but it seems like it has some glitter to it when you apply it onto your eyelids. At least that's what I see. I don't know if anybody else does. And it goes on very smoothly. The only thing I would say about this primer that I kind of dislike is that it just seems to be a little spotty. I would probably recommend that if you're going to put it on, you should definitely not use your fingers. Use some kind of small makeup brush or whatever tool you're comfortable with to actually apply it onto your eyelids before the eyeshadow, and then that will work much better because for some reason one application doesn't seem to get it on all the way. You kind of have to dab it on first and then smooth it on. Use like this type of action to get it onto your eyelids, and then you'll be okay from there. Now once it goes on, it feels a little bit thick if you use too much of it, so just be a little careful about that. Just start with a little bit of the primer and then just work your way up from there. If you feel you need more, then use more of it before you move on to your eyeshadow. And that's part one of it. And then the second part is that once you do get your eyeshadow on, it will really work well as far as keeping your eyeshadow in place all day. I mean, once you put any shadow on over your eyes after this little guy, your makeup will not move at all. I have had no trouble with it whatsoever as far as that goes. So it's a very good long-lasting primer, and I would definitely go out and get it. And it's not very expensive at all. And this little tube will last you for quite some time. I know I bought this back, I don't even know when, sometime last year. Maybe like in the summer, and I still have it, but you don't really need a lot of it to make it work. So that one is the first one. Now the second one is, I'm going to show you these disposable beauty blenders that I bought at the drugstore. Now this is a jumbo beauty blender, and this is just a regular size one. As you can tell, they've both been used. The jumbo one came in this bag, and did I tell you it's disposable? Yeah, these are disposable, but however, you can use them, I would say probably for about a week to 2 weeks at the most, because once you use them a few times, you can wash it with soap and water and just let it air dry and it'll be fine. But I would not use it beyond the 2 week mark, because then it'll just get kind of gross and it won't be very effective. These are not expensive. I think I had paid this smaller one was a little more expensive. I think this was about $6, and the jumbo one was actually a little bit cheaper. This maybe like $1 cheaper. This was probably $4 something. And so they're both very affordable. You know, if you don't want to go with, say, just a traditional beauty blender, if you just want something with you that you can take on the go, or if you want to just maybe switch off between a makeup brush and say like just a beauty blender type of product for foundation or for moisturizer or anything, you could select one of these. And these are both multi-purpose, so you can use them for a whole bunch of things. You can remove makeup, apply makeup. You can even use it for facial moisturizer. It works well for that too. But so far, I've only used these for foundation. Now, I don't know if you guys are sensitive to as far as like the size of beauty blenders go, but between these two, I would say that I probably prefer the smaller one, only because I found that for foundation, this little guy just seems to do a better job as far as being able to dab the foundation onto my face, and I'm able to spot correct more, you know, or easily with this one as opposed to this big one, because this large one just kind of feels like a kitchen sponge at times, which is just kind of gross. It's a weird sensation, and it gets the foundation on, but it just kind of like, I don't know if you can see, but the foundation kind of just goes right here in the middle and then just spreads out and gets kind of messy, and the blender just soaks it all up. So I feel like I have to go over certain areas over and over again, whereas this smaller one does the job right away, and it's easy to just kind of, you know, decide where you're going to put the foundation on and get it on much faster. But, you know, either way, it's just your personal choice, whatever you prefer. I would suggest that you try both of these, and these are very good to have in the house just for whenever, and when you're traveling and stuff, they're very handy also. And now the next thing is Maybelline Expert Wear Eyeshadow. And this is, I know it's a very dark color. This is a single eyeshadow little palette that I bought at the drugstore, and this was on clearance, so I just picked this up because I was curious and I wanted to try it. And these work very well. These are super cheap. They're not more than like say $4 or so. I don't think, I've never seen it for more than that. And if you're, say, on a budget and you just need something quick to go to a wedding, or say you have like a job interview, or even just for every day, this will last you for quite some time, and I think it will do you just fine. I have heard people say about this specific eyeshadow that it kind of has a lot of fallout and it crumbles when you try to take it out of the palette itself. I have not had that problem at all. And they do give you this little applicator with it, but for me, it's just been fine. I haven't used it all that much though, because the color is quite dark, as you can see. I don't know why I picked such a dark color. Next time I'll go with something lighter. But this is another good one to have in your makeup collection. I will say though that I probably would not go out and buy like say 3 or 4 of these, even though they are not expensive, because once you add up the entire cost for all of them, it's going to be a little bit pricey. I think you'd be better off just getting an entire eyeshadow palette where they'll just give you more colors, probably for a little bit less money. And this would not, you know, just be good for like a large makeup collection. This is more just like for quick everyday things. And so that's that. And then the last thing is this one. This is a tinted lip balm, and it's called Oh Sugar. It's from CoverGirl, and I absolutely love CoverGirl products. I think they just make excellent things as far as like, you know, eyeshadows and lipsticks and all that stuff are concerned. And this one I have used over and over again. Well, not this specific one, but I've bought tinted lip balms from CoverGirl many times over the years. I can tell you they work incredibly well. They have a very nice rich look to them. This one is, well, this is number 10, and this is Gumdrop, and this is what it looks like. It's been used so much, it's like almost down to the bottom. I have to buy another one. But these tinted lip balms come in a very nice range of colors, and they look just like lipstick, which is kind of surprising. And I've actually had people argue with me when I have this lip balm on, and they will tell me that I am actually wearing lipstick, or I look like I'm wearing lipstick when I'm not. That's how good it is. And it's very smooth. It goes on nicely, and it will moisturize your lips very well. I mean, you could just wear this all by itself and not worry about having lip balm on, because I know sometimes with certain tinted lip balms, they promise all this stuff and they give you a lot of, you know, long lasting color, but then your lips end up being really dry, which is totally ineffective. But this one will just tackle everything all at once. And this is an excellent everyday product. I mean, I would say you could even wear this, like say to a wedding or a job interview. Just pick a color that you like and you can go with something lighter. I'm actually wearing this one right now and you will look really nice. I mean, it just is really good. And I think that's it for my little affordable drugstore product line. I hope you enjoyed the video. I think I went along a little, or maybe it was a little too quick. But yeah, so that's about it. So just let me know what you guys think about the products that I've shown you. And just tell me your thoughts and comments. I'll put everything in the links down below so you can see. And that's it. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Okay? Bye.